Start with a strip of paper, end up with an ant. Guarantee. Once you've started these projects and stayed, you'll make more than one. They'll invade. All have 6 or 8 legs, but they'll never lay eggs, so you won't have to spray them with Raid. Start with a strip of paper 8.5 by 1 inch and fold it along the dotted line about 3/4 of an inch from the center. Fold it again, this time in half, along the dotted line. Cut along the dotted line, being careful to leave this part uncut and discard this piece. Cut along the dotted line, being careful not to cut all the way to the fold. Open the figure this way, then this way. Refold the longer half and bring down the shorter half. The next photo shows how it should work without tearing anything. Cut along the dotted line to create the head, then discard this piece. Cut along the dotted lines to create the mandibles. Discard this little piece. Cut through both layers along the dotted line and discard these narrow strips. Open this half and bring this half back up so the whole figure is open and flat again. Refold this half, but notice this time the fold is facing you, and carefully bring down the other half without tearing anything. The next photo shows how it should look. Cut through both layers along the dotted line and discard this strip. Cut along the dotted line to create the antenna. Discard this piece. Open this half and bring this half back up so the whole figure is open and flat again. Cross the 2 leg pieces by folding them along the dotted lines. Fold the figure in half along the dotted line. Feed the antenna between and under the mandibles. Fold the figure in half. In the next photo, we begin weaving the front left leg. Weave the left leg between the right leg and head, then over the head, then down inside itself. Gradually and gently snug the leg down, then turn the figure over. We're going to repeat the weave on the right leg. Weave the leg under and over the head, then inside itself. Gradually and gently snug the leg down, then shorten the legs by cutting them off along the dotted lines. Give the legs a little taper by holding both layers together and cutting along the dotted lines. Align the back leg pieces and cut along the dotted line to create the 4 back legs. Fold the first pair of legs forward and opposite each other along the dotted line. Fold the front pair of legs down and opposite each other along the dotted line. Fold the middle pair of legs up and opposite each other along the dotted line. Fold the middle pair of legs down and opposite each other along the dotted line. Fold the back pair of legs back and opposite each other along the dotted line. Fold the last pair of legs down and opposite each other along the dotted line. With the antenna between the mandibles, fold them back and opposite each other so they snug up against the head here. Fold the antenna forward and opposite each other along the dotted line. All that's left to do is to adjust everything. Flatten and shape the abdomen, flatten and shape the head, and straighten and adjust the legs and antenna. And you're finished.